And then, just look them in the eye, and then play banjo, rock hard, and then if they whatever their reaction is, then just start yodeling and...
Please don't ever do that.
Anyway, welcome to the podcast!
Guys, we have Adam today.
Yeah.
Is it done?
Whoa, the reverb's so high.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. It sounded like we were in a cave.
Adam is my buddy from work. We went through police academy together.
Whoa, your hair's so short.
It's been short for a while.
Well, I didn't have it. You don't ever talk to us anymore, so.
Oh, you don't ever talk to
So,
us.
guys, Zach disowned us as siblings and moved far, far away.
Yeah.
To rocks?
Far as in like a quarter mile.
Bro, man.
Yeah, you don't talk to us.
I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know I wasn't holding up my
Holy
end.
crap.
I sent you a song. I felt like a good cousin.
You did send me a song.
I send you reels.
You didn't send me
Don't I?
No.
Never mind. You're not on my reel list. Sorry, Zach.
Yeah.
I will repent henceforth.
Yeah.
True.
So, we were just talking about how Adam's going to start seducing people. Adam, go ahead.
About how I'll seduce him?
Method of
Yeah.
seduction.
So I played the banjo. I'm gonna roll up, butt naked, playing the banjo.
Yeah, because that's not
Rock
a federal
hard, he
crime.
said.
You should also start
like-
yodeling, I think. That would be just complete the whole
Or like,
thing.
imagine like rolling up in like overalls.
Yes.
Just like, with like
nothing but overalls.
just overalls with the banjo, and then they fall mid-song.
That would be
Just
hilarious.
like the clips break, snap out of pure excellence, and then just
You have to do it.
I
You
don't know.
have to.
I gotta. That needs to be a product clip when you're like, if you do something good enough, the clips fall off. You know, like that should be a product.
Out of pure excellence.
Like
I
they,
love that.
They rate and grade your performance on whatever thing you're doing.
That's fire. I
Okay,
love it.
guys, I have a lovely story that I've been so excited to share. So, just
I'm
last
so
night,
scared. Can I just say I'm so scared?
as you should be.
How long? Wait, hold on. Let's make a little bet. Micah, plug your ears. Hold on. How long do you think until Micah says a genitalia word?
No genitalia words this time.
Wow, that's stunning, honestly. Okay, go ahead then.
Okay,
Next.
so last night my brother Colin was over, and so Jared, Colin, and I were hanging out, and they're both into Fortnite. So I was like, sure, I'll try Fortnite with them. That is a weird game.
you guys are real.
It's a
gamers.
funky, weird game.
You guys are straight up real gamers.
Yes, sir.
We ain't playing no games, dude. I'm there to win, bro. We won like 6 in a row, too.
True.
It's fire.
True.
That's gamer status, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we're
it
we're
was.
playing Fortnite last night, and I'm still a noob. So I get shot, and there's this thing in Fortnite where when you first get shot, you're just like crawling around. You can't do anything until your friends revive you. And so instead of like killing me all the way, just finishing it, this guy, he kills me, and then he throws me on his shoulders, and he starts marching me around. And all of a sudden, I'm in a bathroom. So he takes me to a bathroom where his 2 friends are waiting. He throws me on the floor, and they all start squatting on me.
They start
Like,
teabagging you?
They start teabagging me, bro.
Dude, the
3 of them. I got gangbanged in a freaking bathroom stall in
The
Fortnite.
disrespect, but also that's why I love that game. It's just like
That is
absolute
so
just
messed
trashing
up.
people for 20
That
minutes.
is so messed up.
Dude, you know they sat there and planned it, and they were like, okay, we're going to bring him to the bathroom, and then we attack.
Yeah, and we left him there. So
Yeah, I take it back. You guys aren't the real gamers. They are. They are.
Jared's like, we're trying to win, and these guys are like, no, that's not how we play.
They're like,
We
you
are
think this
trolling.
game's about winning?
I didn't know you could spectate your death for that long on Fortnite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
dude.
you just are, you're like half dead and just crawl around for a while. You can spectate for forever.
Oh.
Wow.
It's a good time. Zach, you said you had a story, right?
I do. It's a little bit more of a morbid story, but it's really funny. So you kind of just have to work with me as I'm telling the story.
Okay, Zach, you have to realize that your humor is super morbid and nobody else's in the whole world is morbid.
Mine's
Hers is
way,
way more morbid.
Oh, perfect! Then go ahead! What am I talking about? What do I
Are you
know?
kidding me?
Let's
He's
go.
like Happy Dewey over here.
So funny.
Have you ever seen Parks and Rec.
Yes, I think it sucks.
So
Me
Sorry.
too.
Oh, good. Okay,
Oh, really?
I thought you were gonna get mad.
Well,
at
I like The Office, so.
yeah, The Office is alright.
so anyway,
Parks and Rec is
so
way better.
yeah.
in Parks and Rec, there's Andy and April. It's Chris Pratt. So
Okay.
Chris Pratt. So Andy and April. But if you ever watch like a compilation of those two, like their best moments or whatever, it's exactly Mackenzie and I. Like
Yeah.
how we interact with each other. It is hilarious.
I'm gonna go watch this.
It's
right
actually it's really funny.
Yeah, Sammy said something about it.
Yeah, Sam was like, "Oh look, I found your guys' relationship online," and we were like,
He's like a golden retriever, and I'm like the emo chick or something.
"It's like a black cat on Halloween, full moon kind of."
That's so funny.
So anyway, so I was about 17. We're going on a youth activity, and I'm in the car with my bishop and his oldest son, and then in front of us is all the rest of the boys in the van with Brother Smith, and so we're all driving out to the caves out by Idaho, and so to premise this, the bishop that I had at the time had cancer and it was terminal, and he just like owned it. He was just like, well, I'm going to die anyway. And, like, he's just like he would just like really reckless stuff because he was just like, well, I mean, I don't really have to deal with this in a while.
Well, if he's already gonna die,
exactly.
why not? You
Why
know what I
not?
mean?
So, and then the other thing is he had the funniest sense of humor. So one day we showed up into like priest quorum, and he was like typing on his phone, and we were just kind of sitting there talking whatever, and then he's just like, all right, brethren, I have our lesson for the day. And then he hits send, and all of our phones buzz, and it's a meme. He sent us a meme, and it says, if you ever wonder what God would do, remember he flooded everyone, killed everything, and started over. And I was like, yo! So anyway, this is this guy's sense of humor, right? So we're driving, the van's in front of us, and in Idaho, wherever you are, there's just open roads and fields, and if you pass a house with dogs, the dogs will just chase your car
Dude, straight up, man.
all the time.
That was my experience in Idaho exactly.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I was just like, floor it. I was like, I don't care if I hit them. If they die, they deserved it.
Okay, so the van in front of us passes this house, and the dog runs out to bark at the car, and I'm in the truck with Bishop, and I'm like, oh, it's right in front of us. And so I kind of like brace for the brake, for him to hit the brake. No, he floors it. He just like, and we just hit this dog, and it goes, it bounces 3 times under his car, and he just goes right past it. And the worst part, the guy who owned the dog was right there. He was standing 5 feet away from where we just murdered his dog.
Dude, that's legendary.
Wait, it gets worse. So we hit the dog, and I'm like, oh crap, because like in my brain I was like, okay, he didn't see it, whatever. Anyway, I kind of like go to unbuckle. He's just still driving, and I'm like, hey Bishop, are we gonna like do something? We just killed a dog. He goes, oh right, totally forgot. And he says, I'll call him. And I was like, absolutely what? And so he goes,
he's lying. He doesn't have that man's number.
No, he is pushing buttons on his dashboard, and he hits call, and I turn around, and I'm like, no, this isn't real. The man standing there, he is looking at his dog. He's just sitting there, and he looks at it, and he goes, pulls out his phone, looks at it, looks at us, and I'm watching this all in the rearview mirror, looks down at his phone again, goes, boop, goes, hello? Not kidding. And then my bishop goes, hey, I see your dog ain't moving like it used to. And I was like, what in the world just happened? And the guy on the other end sits there for a second and goes, nope, sure ain't. And then then they just started talking. Bishop was like, how are the kids? He's like, oh, they're doing good.
Better than the dog, probably.
And they're just talking. And I'm looking back at his oldest son in the back seat, and I'm like, what in the crap is happening? And he's so confused too. He's like, what is wrong with my dad? He's totally cracked. So anyway, they talked for like 3 minutes on the phone. Just like old buddies, whatever. Finally, the bishop is just like, well, I should let you go, but I really am kind of sorry I hit your dog. And the guy goes, nah, I've been trying to kill that thing for years. And hangs up. And I'm like, I was like, Bishop, what in the actual F just happened right now? He's like, oh, that's my brother-in-law. His wife got him this dog like a couple years ago. He hates the thing. And he told me, if you ever get the chance to kill it, make it look like an accident. Go for it. I took him seriously. I was like, what? I was part of a paid hit and I didn't even know about it?
That's so dope.
I was part of a hit. I was an accomplice to a murder. And I wasn't even aware of it.
Dude, your bishop's just like, if I'm going down, I'm gonna take this sad creature with me.
And he was
at this very moment, he's up in the sky looking down and being like, my legend is being passed on.
This
Blood
is
legacy. Yeah.
This is one of my favorite stories because the longer you hear it, the more you're... I mean, Mikey, you're even like, no, he doesn't have his number. He had his number. Like, everything that you're like, this can't be happening, you're like, oh, it happened.
Oh no, dude! I killed a behemoth of a dog in Idaho.
Oh no!
So I was on my mission right out in the middle of nowhere in Hazleton, Idaho. Dude, nothing out there.
First of all, I'm sorry. Second, continue.
Like
your story.
nothing out there, right? Like it's barren, it's wasteful. Like it's just like the people are on crack. Like it's horrible. It's a horrible place. And we just finished teaching somebody, and then we were going to our dinner or whatever. And it was down this like long dirt road, and I was like, all right, cool, let's go. So we started like hauling. I was only going like 35 miles per hour though, and we get to this fence, and this behemoth of a dog, like a big old sled, like white dog, jumped out in the middle of the road,
husky.
like whoa, and we hit it, and I watched his head like
Oh no!
like clip the hood, and it smacked the hood so hard it dented the hood in.
Oh gosh!
We ended up calling the car cleft lip because that's what it looked like. Anyway, so it's like I watched this dog's head just go boom, like hit like the hood of the car, and then so I slam on the brakes. My companion starts screaming like a girl. He goes ah! Like in the car, and I was like, he's like, we hit a dog, and I was like, yeah, no dog. I was like, we didn't just hit a dog, we hit our ward mission leader's dog.
Oh no!
And so I like slam on the brakes and we stop and I get out the car and I see this behemoth of a man run out of his house, just freaking hauling cheeks, bro. And he's just like, and he's like, hey, and we're like, and I'm like put my hands up and I'm running towards him and I'm like, yo, I'm so sorry, we killed you, we're so sorry. And then he sees it's us and he looks down, he puts his hands in his head and he goes, it's okay. It's okay. And I was like, no, it's not. I was like, we just murdered your dog. Like, and his dog is convulsing, like twitching in the road. Like, it's not dead.
Oh no!
And so he picks it up by the leg and he drags it out of the road. And he puts it into his lawn. And my companion is crying. He's bawling. He's in tears. And then our ward mission leader's big dude is bawling. He's in tears. And then I'm just confused because I don't know what's going on. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, can we help you like bury it? I was like, what? And he's like, you've done enough, brethren.
You've done enough.
Done enough. And I was like, what?
That's when you know
You
you're
should have
in
been like,
trouble.
well, he's the one who ran out.
Yeah,
It's like,
Dogs
I'm
are
like,
unbelievable.
Here's the thing. Like, morally, if I were to smash a dog, I wouldn't stop. Like, it's not my fault. Like, roads are meant for driving. If I hit a dog, dude, no way I'm stopping.
it was the fact that it was his dog.
I mean, if it was somebody that I knew's
Wait,
dog, maybe.
And I was like,
But if I just, like,
And we,
hit
like-
somebody's dog, I'd be like...
yeah. So we like
I'm
stopped,
not,
right?
I'm not gonna go say
And
anything.
he goes, wait here. And I was like, what? So he like,
You bring us around a lasagna.
he goes inside of his house, and like meanwhile, like you gotta like picture there's this like super bloody, convulsing, dead dog, dying dog that we're standing over, like a Snow White dog. It's ridiculous, man. And then I'm sitting there like really confused, and like I don't feel bad. Then my companion's crying. And he just tells us to wait, and I'm like, what the frick? So he comes back with a gun. And I first, like, I looked at my companion.
This is the day I
Get
die.
the car,
Yeah, I looked at my companion, and I was like, oh no. I was like, this is not good.
You just look over at your weeping companion and you're like, get ready for a fight. As he's like,
Dude, I'd throw him towards him.
Yeah,
Like, take him.
I was like, he's not paying attention at all.
like-
Usually
He's the weaker of the two.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's like a spade.
Yeah.
I'd be
you
like,
gotta-
take him, and but he goes to the dog, and then he shoots it twice in the head while we're standing there, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then his wife comes out, kneels down towards the dog, and starts petting the dead dog.
Oh no.
And she says, oh no, why'd you have to go running out on the road like that? And I was like, I'm so confused.
She's just like not feeling any. She's like cracked, and this guy just like shoots the dog, and she's like, "Good doggy," and you're
Dude,
like,
straight up.
"Where am I?"
Straight up.
Idaho's a weird place.
I
Well,
know.
that was morbid. Anything else?
One time, my companion and I killed an armadillo.
No, no.
That was
Dude,
bad because
Armadillos make the most disgusting roadkill.
yeah, they're gross.
I don't know what it
Have you ever
is.
seen the underside of an armadillo? You're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you ever seen a cat?
that's true. We had a cat one time that got sucked up by a tornado at our house. That's how a cat died one time. A tornado.
At your house?
Yeah, a tornado just like touched down for a second. And this cat just goes, shoots off in the sky, and we're like, oh.
Oh no.
And then
What was it? I don't know. You have to have. It has to be a funny name for that cat.
Leonard.
Dude, like same companion. One time we heard this cat, same town, in the middle of Idaho, and we just hear this like morbid meow out in the middle of the field, just like like, and I was like, what the frick is that? And it keeps like getting worse and worse, and we're looking around, and we like look like probably like quarter mile down the road, on the side of the road there was this cat like sitting upright, like just like just jacked up, bro, and its tail was like all twisted and like crooked. It got hit by a car.
Oh no.
It was like a farm cat got hit by a car and then just sat there. Same companion wanted to pick it. He picked it up.
Oh,
He picked it up and said, "We gotta save it."
Dude, you can't do. You can't. No, you
And I
can't,
said-
dude.
I
You're
said-
gonna get attached.
I was like, "Bro, you can't do this." I was like, "These cats are like pests in Idaho, bro.
Yeah.
They got like 8 legs and like." And it was like, and the worst part is it crapped itself. So there's just like crap everywhere. And he's just like, "We gotta save it. We gotta save it, Elder." I was like.
You're like, no, we cannot.
I was like, you need to let that cat die. And I was like, you leave it there.
Just
and you
end
know-
it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like
Don't prolong
honestly
the misery.
from like living in the middle of Idaho and like having animals die all the time, because like a cat's just walking through the field and a hawk came down one time and just took it away, and like Kaylee and Emily watched too, and they were like, ah! And I was just like,
And like the skunks eat them, and like
yeah.
coyotes.
Oh my gosh, I actually have a very good story.
Oh,
There's
so many
There's so
stories.
many cats, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. But anyway, so like, before I get into my story, so I think like when it comes to just like animals dying, like if they get hit or injured, my brain is just like, I am not going to keep them
Yeah,
alive. Like,
yeah.
number one, like they don't really want to be alive anymore. Like they were like, you broke both of their legs. Like it's
It's definitely less painful for them
Just-
to just die.
yeah, and like. It's not like a cat does anything anyway, really, either. So, like, if it gets hit by a car, like, finish it off, you know? Like, I guess just, like...
I think that's honestly the humane thing to
Yeah,
do.
I feel
Like,
Zach,
you should
someday
do
you're gonna get struck by a UFO, and it's gonna break your legs, and they're gonna be like, "Well, let's just put him down."
honestly, if I got run over by
You're like, he probably wants to die anyway.
and I'd be like, you know what? This is valid. I'd be like, I would shoot me
You're like,
too.
"This
Like,
is fair. Turn around, it's
take
fair
me."
play."
or a dog, or just like a stampede of like cows or whatever, and one of them comes up and like moo moo, and just like stomps my head or something.
They'll just
Finish it.
They'll just put like old memories where you're just like, yeah, if I was that cat, I'd want to die. So
All
then
the
while
time.
they're about to kill you, they're just reminding you that
All the
how
times I've
heartless
ever
you
said
are.
that or thought that, and I'm just like, okay. Like this is it's purgatory.
Guilt
But
you
anyway,
when you die.
No way we can post this whole episode. We should just stop it and start over.
wait, no, this is a funny story. Okay, so this is the time that a skunk defeated me, Leland, and Jonathan. Okay,
Oh, gosh.
this is
You need to restart.
yeah, this is a longer story, but I'll try and keep it short. Anyway, so spring break. My dad one spring break was just like, hey, I'll pay the 3 of you if you can do some work for me. So we're doing some work. I want like we were trying to dig out this. Do you remember that hill that was like in our backyard that was just like full of these massive lava rocks?
Oh, yeah.
So we were trying to clear that out, and like it was the worst experience I've ever had in my whole life. It took us 4 days, and we got like 3 feet because there were so many rocks, and they were like massive. Anyway, so the other thing that my dad gave us to do was to empty out the silt from all of the plastic pipes anyway and stuff. So we were like, I was like 14, Jonathan was like 12, Leland was like 15. And so we're like, okay, how do we get the silt out of these? And so we're like thought to like stand them kind of upright and then shake them down. So we would like stack each other up and walk it down, but as we got into the middle, it went and so 3 idiots are running around with this plastic pipe in our hands like, don't drop it. So then we got to like, Jonathan would sit at the bottom and Leland and I would walk up and shake the silt out. So there's like 6 of them. We get 5 of them done, and the very last one, Jonathan goes, hey, why don't we just put it on the fence? That might be easier. And we're like, yeah. It's fine. So we get this last one, we put it up on the fence, and Leland goes up to the top to like shake it down, and he sticks his head in, and he just like I've never seen someone jump so far. He jumped like 15 feet off of it, and we were like, whoa, like ready to fight. He's like, there's the biggest skunk in there, and we were like, oh. So I'm like, okay, I'll go grab the gun. So I run to the house, and they're like blocking it with rocks at the bottom so it can't get out, because we're like, you gotta shoot the skunk. Skunks are not allowed to live.
And they kill everything. Dude, chickens, like cats.
Skunks are monsters.
Oh, this is how you know you're from a small town, because I'll go get the gun.
Dude, it is a shock to me that your dad left any guns unlocked with you in the house, Zachary.
Okay, but see, the thing is, here, wait. So I run into the house, I go, Mom, I need the 22, there's a skunk outside. She goes, no. I'm like, what? No? And she's like, no, the 22, like, gets jammed sometimes. I'm like, I understand that.
Here's a 45.
No, so she says, grab the shotgun. I'm like, Mom, a shotgun? Like, I just need one
There's
bullet.
not gonna be a skunk left.
So anyway, I'm like, Mom, seriously, like, I can handle a jammed gun. She's like, well, I don't want it to misfire on it, whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Mom, if I use the shotgun, I can't shoot it in the pipe because I will blow the pipe apart. She's like, oh, let me call your father. So she calls my dad. Because my mom is hard of hearing, I can hear my dad on the other line through the phone. And she goes, explains it. And my dad goes, oh, it's okay. He can use it. She hangs up, goes, he doesn't think you should use it. Take the shotgun. I'm like, what?
She just wanted you to just like blast Leland or something.
Just shoot. She's like, hands it to me. She's like, take anyone else that you want to, honey. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, she hands me her brand new, never fired 20 gauge.
Oh boy.
I'm like, okay. So I run outside with this thing, and I have all my shells, and so I load it up, and I'm standing on that hill, and the pipe is just like 5 or so feet away from me. And so I'm like, all right, get the skunk, pull the rocks out. And so Jonathan moves the rocks, and Leland shakes it down, and I shoot. I totally missed. You know how hard it is to miss with a shotgun?
You should have given it to Leland.
This story is so embarrassing. So I shoot, and the thing freezes, because shotguns are loud.
Yeah.
And so the thing freezes, and I'm like, mother. So because I missed with a shotgun.
Did you blow a hole in the pipe?
No, I shot just right in front of it. Like there's just this patch of dirt that just went right in front of it, and I was like, yeah. So I'm trying to reload it and get a shell in, and the skunk just takes off towards another pipe, and we're like, frick. And the thing about skunks that I didn't realize is you can see the spray, and it's this white mist.
Oh, is it? I've never.
And it just it's like an actual cloud, and you can see it, and there's like spores and stuff. Oh yeah. And you run over a skunk on the road, nasty, right?
Yeah.
Freshly squeezed skunk juice.
Nasty, bro.
I just got a picture of you hold it by the head.
It's just this is concentrate. So anyway, it's vile, and since that's its only weapon, it thing was spraying like a mad crazy machine. So it runs into this other pipe, and we're trying everything. So I run back inside. I'm like, Mother, for the love of Mike, give me the 22. She goes, no. I'm like, well, I can't just go down the pipe with the shotgun and blow the thing up. The pipe needs to live. She's like, grab your pellet gun. I'm like, Mother, pellet guns are for birds. She goes, you're not getting the you're not getting the 22. So I was like, oh my gosh. So
Just
I
go grab a 30-06.
She wouldn't give me any other gun. She was like, you can use the shotgun. I was like, why? I'm like,
You need to vaporize the skunk.
So anyway, I go grab a pellet gun that is made for birds. And I go, and so for the next like 2 hours, we're trying to fight the skunk. So we're like throwing rocks and like into the pipe, like stabbing sticks into it, trying to like corral it to one end. And like, we're just one after another, we just like load a pellet, shoot it, load a pellet, shoot it. And we're just like pelting this thing with just over and over again. And it's just spraying like a crazy, like just a machine. And you just see it, and it's starting to like coat. There's like an oil over the pipe and stuff. It's so gross. And like, it was so funny because we'd like lose track of it sometimes. And every time we would, Leland would be like, oh, I find it. And so instead of like walking a couple feet off to like go look in the pipe, he would just stick his head right in the opening. And every single time the skunk's butt was right there. And he'd just be like, yeah, just got him in the eyes like twice. And he's just like, ah! Like screaming and stuff.
Oh, no.
So funny. So finally, like 2 hours, right? The inside of that pipe looked like Vietnam. It was just blood was everywhere. And finally Leland just like loads it and he's like, mother, and shoots it, and it hits it right in the head and goes, and it falls over. And just like the calm that settled over all of us, we were like, like Frodo throwing the ring into Mordor, kind of like we're like, it's over. And so we're just exhausted. We spent so much time doing this. So we like pick the pipe up and we like shake the corpse out, and it just like flops to the side. The corpse. And like we have like shovels and like picks and just all these like dirt moving material. And so Leland just like we can't like move the pipe enough. We're so tired we can't like move the pipe to like get it out. So Leland just like flips it and like throws the skunk like 4 feet and just like thump, lands. And so it's still like moving, and I'm like, give me the freaking shotgun. I'm so mad. So I just like get it and load it, and like point blank I shoot, and there's this just big
Surprise,
hole.
motherfucker.
This big hole like explodes right like behind the skunk. So I miss at point blank range, and I'm like, what in the actual crap? Just how did I was like 6 inches away from the skunk, right? Totally miss. Leland grabs it, he's like, my turn. And he gets it and he shoots, and then like another hole like appears right above it. And we're like, what? And Jonathan gets it, does the same thing. And we're kind of like, okay, well,
Bunch of Navy SEALs right here.
I know. So like, it's totally dead now, because like just it's dead. And
It's
so
mocking you at this
So
point.
anyway, we just kind of like sit there and we're like looking at this corpse, and then like the dog comes over and starts like playing with it and
No.
stuff. And we're like,
Dear.
ew, no. And it like flips it over, and so
Another
we were.
reason I hate all your dogs.
Yeah. So we had all hit the skunk, but it was so close that all the pellets went through and then just blew the back of it out. So like there was only half a skunk, and like it had just like blown up the dirt in front of it. So we all hit it, and we just like completely removed the back end of the skunk, and we were like, yeah, that was a little excessive. So anyway.
That actually makes sense now.
Yeah, so like
the first time I went hunting, I shot this deer, and it was with a pistol, like close up after I hit it with the rifle, and I was like, wait, what? Nothing happened.
Yeah, like
Nothing happened. So I shot it twice, and then you realize like the entrance wound is so small you can't even see it.
Yeah, and then the exit wound, you're like, oh my.
What have we done?
Yeah, there was not a skunk at the other end of that, and we're like, So, but the best part, this will be educational at the very end, because I do know how to remove skunk smell, like 100%
Tomato
guaranteed.
juice.
Actually, no.
Vinegar? That's what
So
I
you
hear.
get apple cider vinegar, and you get you get in the shower and you soap yourself up and you wash yourself with soap, and then you apple cider vinegar, rinse that off, and then you soap yourself again, and it's totally gone.
Really?
Interesting.
Vinegar.
Vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar.
That's the worst smelling stuff ever.
Yeah,
I've
and-
had to take a shot out of some belly buttons
me too.
for inexplicable reasons, but
And you want to know the worst part is like if you have like cuts and blisters and stuff. Oh, it hurts so bad. So yeah.
Okay, you know what would have been the best ending to that story? After like 2 hours of you guys trying to finagle this skunk
Oh, it was
and
more than finagling.
just struggling miserably, I just love to see your dad like just get a call from your mom, and he just shows up and marches down to the field where you guys are at. Doesn't say a word, pulls out his pistol and just poof, ends it, walks away. Like,
I would
so much.
what is this child of mine?
I would have walked in front of my father, grabbed his gun in his hand, and put it on my forehead and pulled the trigger for him out, and just been like, nope. But yeah,
You
That
can't face the
escalated quickly.
disappointment of your father.
you want to know the worst thing too is like
That
3
went from
weeks later.
disappointment to suicide. Like, 2 seconds.
Yeah, like 3 weeks later, we're walking from our house to Grandma's house, and there's a skunk in the grass right by the field, and I was like traumatized. Obviously,
I would have just ran away. Like,
Yeah.
So,
not today.
so my dad and me and Tyler are right there, and Tyler's like, I got this, runs back to the house, runs back with the 12 gauge, goes, boom, the skunk just goes under the wall, and he looks at me and he says, that's how you shoot a skunk. And I was like, you know what? Screw you. And just, it was so annoying.
Go Tyler.
I know, he just absolutely obliterates the skunk one shot, and I was like, thank you for reminding me that I am terrible.
I mean, in your defense, it wasn't in a pipe, but
Yeah, no,
still. I mean,
no, I mean, with a shotgun too.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be easier in a pipe because it doesn't move. You know what I mean?
That's
Well,
fair.
but if you tried to stick the shotgun in the pipe, this pellet spread would just shred the whole pipe. So, I mean, he just it was like on the road, and he just blew it apart against the fence.
gotcha.
I feel like Tyler was always kind of like he was just older and more mature than us all, and we would all just do these stupid things, and Tyler would just kind of sit there and observe and just like do the palm to forehead.
Yeah, I think he is a permanent like.
I'm kind of amazed he put up with us for this long.
I think at this point, like legitimately, he's just like, I don't care anymore. Like,
Oh, I agree.
He's
yeah.
grown to accept it.
yeah, he's just like, I'm not going to put any emotional like effort into this at all because like you guys are just you guys, and like I can't do anything about it.
Well, guys, we're coming to time.
Yeah.
Should we call it a day?
That was-
Adam, thank you so much for being on the podcast with us. Guys, Adam has a
Yeah, for real.
podcast. Tell him about it.
Yeah, it's called Next Success. Me and my buddy do it. It's just about becoming better than you were the day before. Just self-help, self-improvement. It's pretty dope.
Dude, it's an awesome
It's
podcast.
a lot less serious. I mean, it's a lot more serious than this.
I was like it,
And infinitely more professional.
and actually beneficial.
Yeah.
Ours is just like.
So,
And Micah was on there a little while ago, so make sure you
True.
check him out. And
Killed
give
it.
him yeah.
Oh, what did you talk about?
It was a fitness episode.
Oh,
because Micah's like a Greek god.
Thanks, bruh.
He's got like a Greek god of a body.
if I just
So-
whenever I talk about all of them, I'm just like Micah is just the meat suit. Like,
Yeah, he's the
Micah,
meat suit.
that's like how I explain various cousins. Like Micah is the meat suit.
Stop. I'm blushing.
He's not, I promise.
Go check us out.
Yeah, go check him out for sure.
Oh,
He also
you know
have an-
what?
Yeah.
We actually have to do a second one because Perry gave me a whole bunch of material to use
Wait, I have to
for a
go.
podcast. Oh, you do?
You guys can go without me, though. But then you don't have a ride home. But you can do it without me. That's okay. I give you permission.
You're dead to me.
Okay, love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.